こんにちは、さとこです。Welcome back to my easy Japanese lesson. On our last lesson, we learned 何時ですか? Which means what time is it? And we learned how to answer that as well. So today's lesson is minutes in Japanese. So if you still haven't watched the last lesson, go check it out right now because this lesson is a continuation of the last lesson. So let's review first. So how can we say o'clock in Japanese? So we just have to add ji after number, right? So if that was 1 o'clock, 1 is ichi, and you're going to add ji, so ichiji, that's 1 o'clock. And there was one exception, right? That was 4 o'clock. So 4 is shi or yon, right? When it comes to time, we don't use shi and we use yon, but however, partially. So we just got rid of the n and r and we said yoji, yoji, right? Yo is part of the yon, yoji. And now we learn how to say AM and PM as well. AM is gozen, PM is gogo. So if you want to say 1 p.m., we say PM first and we say gogo, ichiji, right? Now, I want to introduce you guys to how we could say in the morning or in the afternoon. So sometimes in English too, we say like 6 a.m. or 6 in the morning, right? Same as in Japanese. We can use gozen or we can use in the morning, which is asa, which means morning. Or you can add particle after it. This particle is no. So asa or asano. So if you want to say 6 a.m., you would say gozen 6時, right? And if you want to say 6 in the morning, you're going to replace asa or asano. Sorry, you're going to get rid of gozen and you put asa or asano and say asa 6時. It means 6 in the morning. Of course, you can say asa no 6時. It's up to you. So now, normally morning is up to 11 a.m. And now in the afternoon, so this is more like at noon. So 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. we use this. We say ohiru or ohiru no. And hiru means noon. I just added o in front of hiru to make it politer. You don't need to, but I kind of like the sound of ohiru better. So ohiru or ohiru no, that means in the afternoon. So you put it in front of the time, okay? And now in the evening, so it's around 4 p.m., 6 p.m., around that time, we say yugata, which means evening. Or you can say yugata no. Now at night, so normally from 7 p.m. to like 11 p.m.-ish, and we say yoru, which means night, or yoru no. And now the last one is at midnight. So it's normally like midnight, 12 a.m. to around 2 a.m. We say yonaka, which means midnight, or yonaka no. So we just reviewed that 6 a.m. or 6 in the morning, right? So if you want to say 7 p.m., we say 午後7時, 午後7時, and that's 7 p.m. And if you want to say 7 at night, we say 夜の7時 or 夜7時. Alright, so let's move on to minutes in Japanese. So the general rules when you want to express minutes in Japanese, you just have to add 分 after number. So I know it says fun, but we pronounce hun. And there are a couple pronunciation tips here. We don't have F sound in Japanese. So you more pronounce it like blowing a candle, like so you do not bite the lower lips like fun, you know? You just like, and you pronounce it hu. So hun, hun. You might need to practice a little bit, but it's kind of fun, right? Hun. So now 1 minute. Like I just said, you just have to add hun, but there are 4 exceptions here. So that is 1 minute and 6 minute and 8 minute and 10 minute. And when you're saying that, there are some exceptions. Let's get started. 1 minute. So 1 is 1, right? So normally you could just say 1分. However, this one is an exception. We say 1分, 1分. And 2 minute is simple, 2分. And 3 minute, you can say 3分. Or you could say 3分. It's up to you. And 4 minute is the same. We can say 4分 or 4分. And 5 minute is 5分. And 6 minute, that's another exception. We say 6分. Remember, we don't have R sound in Japanese, so you pronounce it like L, right? 6分. Do you hear the similarity with 1 minute? 1 minute is 1分. 6 minute is 6分. Now 7 minute, 7分. We don't say 7分. We say 7分. And 8 minute is 8分. See? 1分 is 1 minute, 6分 is 6 minute, 8分 is 8 minute. And 9 minutes is 9分. We don't say 9分. We say 9分. And now 10 minutes is 10分. 10分. So 1 minute, 1分, 6 minutes, 6分, 8 minutes, 8分, 10 minutes, 10分. You hear the similarity? So now, 30. When you want to say 30, how can we say it? So 30 is 30, right? But you see, 10 minutes is 10分. So we say 30分. 30分. But with the 30 minutes, if you want to express the time like 1:30, we can use han. Han. That means that came from half. Half means 半分. Or half we say 半分. And just the first part, han. And if you want to say 1:30, we say 1時半. 1時半. Or you can say 1時30分. It's up to you. Okay. So now, if you want to say 4:30, how can we say it? 4 o'clock is 4時, right? 30 minutes is 30分. Or you can use 半 instead of 30分. So 2 ways of saying it. 4時30分 or 4時半. And so if you want to say, I'll be there in 30 minutes, you don't use 半. You still use 30, 30分. But this is when you're expressing the time, you can use 半 instead of 30分. And lastly, if you want to say 4:30 p.m., how can we say it? We start from p.m., right? p.m. is 午後. And 4:30 is 4時30分 or 4時半. Or if you want to say 4:30 in the evening, you can say 夕方4時半 or 夕方4時30分. Alright? Well, today's lesson was a bit advanced. I hope you understood, all the times and stuff. But come back to this lesson if you got confused and just be at it. Alright? So today's lesson was Minutes in Japanese. Thank you for watching, guys. どうもありがとうございました. If you still haven't, please subscribe. And if you like, please press the like button. ありがとう. And I'll see you guys on our next lesson. じゃあね. Bye bye.